Hello, little devils. Today is part one about talking about my OC Hana's backstory. We're gonna start out with the very beginning. Her father was a demon. His name was Daku. Her mother was an elf, and her name was Sen. So Daku, her father, he was supposed to look for a wife, the wife for the Devil King himself. And so he went to the human realm where he found a beautiful elf. Her name was Sen, Hana's mother. He brought Sen to the devil. The devil and Sen were supposed to get married, but change of plans, Sen kind of cheated on the devil with Daku because she fell in love with him. And so then the devil did not care. He found another woman, blah blah blah. And so Daku and Sen got married. They had a child named Hana. So when Hana was born, actually, first it was her sister Hanako. She was born. Hanako ended up disappearing to we don't know where. Once Hana was born, she had black devil horns, wings, and a tail. She had elf ears. She had like light brown skin. And so there was something about Hana that made her mother just like resent her. So Sen, her mother, would constantly beat her and torture her. Hana could not control her powers, so she could not exactly fight back against her mother. And since she couldn't fight back, she kind of had to just deal with it. But her father Daku ended up killing Sen, the woman he was married to, because of this. Then he sent like 5-year-old Hana to the human realm. Like, what was she supposed to do there? And so Hana, she was like summoned through like a portal, so she like fell from the sky into a forest where she got up and she lived in the forest by herself. She learned to hunt and do all these kind of like things by herself. But soon, there was a man named Kyo. We're gonna get into this. This is my best friend's OC. We made this whole story ourselves. My best friend, her OC is named Kyo. He's a guy. Then so Kyo, he lived in the city where Hana, when she turned 18, left to. She turned 18, so she left for the city, and so she started her new life out there. She went into an alleyway, and that's when she met Kyo. When Kyo saw Hana, he instantly fell in love with her. He took her into his house, but little did she know, Kyo was also a demon himself. He was a mass murderer, and so he would basically kill people. He taught Hana his ways of like murder and things like that. Let's see. Okay. And so after Hana kind of like learned about how to kill people and things like that, she became an assassin. She always wore like almost like Vans, but like just black shoes, kind of like those high. They kind of look like boots, just like Vans. And they were like all black. She wore fishnets on her legs and arms. She loved wearing skirts, and she always wore a black oversized hoodie. And with that hoodie, she would cover her face because she became an assassin. She went out and killed a lot of people, and that's how she made money. And so, after a while, Kyo disappeared, and Hana went on with her ways of just being an assassin, killing people. And so, after a couple years, when Hana was 23, she found a guy that looked exactly like her, but a boy. And so they talked it out, and she realized that he was her long-lost brother. His name was Haruki. And things went crazy after that. Like for part 2.